Hi everyone, welcome to GKToday's Banking Awareness course. This is the 8th module, Types of Banks. I'm Ritrisha and let us begin. So firstly, we would like to make a correction to one of our previous videos, which was on banking reforms in the 21st century. There was one question that what is the minimum paid up equity capital required for small finance banks? And very recently, this has been made rupees 200 crore. This change has been made by RBI in September of this year. So please update yourself. It's not 100 crore anymore. It's 200 crores. Now let us begin with types of banks. What is the name of the Central Bank of Germany? Your time starts now. Correct answer is Deutsche Bundesbank. So Deutsche Bundesbank is the central bank of Germany, and like RBI is to India, this is the bank for Germany which makes all money related decisions for the country. It is located in Frankfurt and it is also a part of the European system of central banks. In which schedule are the scheduled banks of India listed in the RBI Act of 1934? Correct answer is B. A bank is called a scheduled bank in India if it is listed in the second schedule of RBI Act 1934. And in order for a bank to be included in this schedule, banks have to fulfill certain statutory conditions. What are these conditions? These banks have to have a paid up capital and reserve of at least rupees 5 lakh. They should satisfy the CRAR norms and other prudential norms of RBI, and they should satisfy the RBI that their business is not being conducted in a manner which is prejudicial to the interest of its depositors. Which of these is an international financial institution? Correct answer is both A and B, that is both World Bank and European Investment Bank. So what are international financial institutions? These are banks that are established by more than one country and provide international finance. They are an important pillar of global financial system and sometimes work as important bridge between developed and developing countries in matters of development finance. Currently, world's largest international financial institution is European Investment Bank. What is the main business of commercial banks? Correct answer is both A and B, that is lending and deposits from public and lending and taking deposits from corporations. Commercial bank is a term that is used to describe banks whose main business is normally lending and taking deposits from public as well as corporations. This term is differentiated from investment banks whose main function is investment in capital market. In India, commercial banks are of two types, that is scheduled commercial banks and non-scheduled commercial banks. And as we learned, scheduled are those which are included in the second schedule of the RBI Act of 1934. What do we call the banks which provide capital to the firms in form of shares and engage in underwriting of stocks? Correct answer is merchant banks. Merchant banks are those banks which provide capital to the firms in form of shares and engage in underwriting of stocks. The modern definition of merchant bank is interchangeable with that of investment banks, as both of them have the main business in which they provide underwriting of stocks and bond issues and their trade investment management and consultancy, and all of this to corporates regarding share market activities. Which of these banks are not-for-profit banks owned by the depositor? Correct answer is cooperative banks. These are generally not-for-profit banks owned by depositors, and the first ever one was Anonya Cooperative Bank Limited, located in the city of Vadodara, which was previously known as Baroda in Gujarat, and it is the first cooperative bank in India and was established. If you know the answer, write it down in the comments. Where was the first land development bank set up in India? Correct answer is Punjab. The first land development bank was in Punjab. So what are land development banks? This is a term that is used for banks which provide long-term loans to promote use of land, agriculture, etc. The first land development bank was started at Jhang, which is in Punjab, and it was started in 1920. Which is the first cooperative bank in India? We have just discussed this. The first cooperative bank was Anonna Cooperative Bank, which is located in the city of Vadodara in Gujarat, and it was founded in 1889. What is not true about payment bank? Correct answer is it can issue credit cards is false. There are few things that the payment bank can do, which are accept deposits, but it cannot issue loans or credit cards. So the maximum restricted deposit is rupees 1 lakh per customer, and these banks may not issue loans or credit cards, but they may offer both current and saving accounts. Payment banks may issue ATM and debit card and offer net banking and mobile banking. The banks will be licensed as Payments Bank under Section 22 of the Banking Regulation Act of 1949, and they will be registered as Public Limited Company under the Companies Act of 2013. Currently, there are 6 payment banks. If you can name all those 6, don't forget to write the names in the comment. What is the function of a central bank? So when you think central bank, you think RBI, and RBI can do all of these. So the correct answer is all of the above. Central banks, also known as reserve banks or monetary authorities, are generally the top banking institution of a country with responsibilities such as managing currency, foreign exchange, money supply, interest rates, etc. of that country. They are generally government-owned bodies. That's all for this quiz. If you like this, don't forget to like, share and do comment if you have any issues regarding this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel GK Today. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.